So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 31.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Zobrist. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Grounded up the first baseline. Ready with another 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, right here's why you got him in the 4 spot to drive in runs. Now you come up with the big hit there. You put a guy at second base in scoring position, and here comes the big boy, number 4. Do your job, big fella. Drive him in.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 1-2. Here it comes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs. Third baseman, Addison Russell.
Left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second.
Stepping up now, Jason Hayward. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Chop foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Hit hard up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Here's
First
Yonder
baseman, number
Alonso.
17, Yonder Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The left fielder, number 11. Brett Gardner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brett Gardner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Digging in now, Luis Severino. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The center fielder.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season.
Freeman.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hicks going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Pitch on its way to Avila. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. For Freeman, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
In the air now out to left field. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Alonso is there for it. And the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Happ arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
For the Yankees.
One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayward looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in to try it again. Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So coming to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding in, Eddie Butler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
That misses. 1-2. Liner towards second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out. Striding in, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
To short, hit hard. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Luis Severino. He drew a base on balls his first time up. In there, no balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled back. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman in foul ground, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Number 5.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitch on its way to Avila. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ has it in his tracks. 1 down. Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now here's a ball sent out to right center field, and that's going to get down for him, a base hit. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. And he's safe. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's in there for strike 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line hard. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for
Leading
1
off
for
for the
him here
Cubs.
in this one.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. 1 away. In now,
The left
Ian
fielder,
Happ
number 8.
comes into this at
Ian
bat 0 for 1 in the
Happ.
ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The pitcher, number 39.
Digging in, Eddie Butler. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Kyle
Pinch hitting for the
Schwarber
Cubs,
will get the call to
number
pinch hit
13.
here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the
Schwarber.
base is empty. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired.
Your
Pedro
attention,
Strop
please.
takes over to start
Now
the
pitching
6th
for
inning on the
Chicago
mound.
Cubs, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary
Leading off for the
Sanchez.
Yankees,
He's
catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Here comes the 0-1 to short. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter,
Here's Yonder
first
Alonso.
baseman,
He's 0 for
Yonder
2 with a
Alonso.
strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he is out on the tag. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell.
Leading off
He'll
for the
have the
Cubs,
opportunity to kick things
third
off as
baseman,
we begin the home
Addison
6th.
Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Addison Russell is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jason Hayward is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. 1-2, here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And that's out number two. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He singled in two trips to the plate thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh. Striding into the box, Luis Severino. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Severino.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number one. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, strike one.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1. Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And he misses 2-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Stanton has a long run, but he takes charge for route number two. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
7th inning stretch.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. pulled toward right center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Alex Avila. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
The pitch. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Shortstop, Didi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 6, Carl Edwards Jr.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
First baseman number
Stepping
17.
into the box, Yonder Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball in there for a called strike. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Judge is on his way home. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Gardner, your attention please.
So they'll make a
Now
matchup
pitching for
move
the
here and
Cubs,
bring on a southpaw
number
to face the
39,
left-handed hitter due up.
Mike Montgomery.
Chris Davis will grab a bat to
Number
pinch
6.
hit, and they'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers and 19 driven in. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped high in the air. Pedroia is going to get there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder Ian Happ.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting
At the plate, Mike Montgomery. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Leonis Martin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So
now
coming to the plate, Addison Russell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to short. Gregorius is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Your
Wade
attention,
Davis
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to
pitching for
start
the
the ninth
Chicago
inning
Cubs,
as he'll try to keep the
number
score right
71.
where it is heading to the bottom of the
Wade
ninth.
Davis. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing left field, number 20, Cameron
Here's
Maybin.
Starlin Castro. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting.
In now,
The pitcher.
Luis Severino.
Your attention,
Fourth
please.
plate appearance for him
Pinch
tonight,
hitting
and
for
why
New York.
not? He's been in
Number
control
12.
all game long.
Ryan Schiff.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Now at the plate, Aaron
Now
Hicks.
batting,
Struggling
center
so
fielder,
far in this one, and
Aaron
looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel.
baseman, number
He'll look to
13.
bounce back after
Yulieski
striking out his last
Gurriel.
time up. In there, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
0-2. This guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you hit.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Tommy
attention,
Kingley
please.
comes on looking
Now
for a
pitching
save
for
here
New
in the
York.
bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the
Leading
bottom
off
of
with
inning.
Bottom of the ninth. Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Didi. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one. Standing
The first
in,
baseman,
Freddie
number
Freeman.
5,
It was a
Freddie
flyout for him in his
Freeman.
last trip.
Your
Aroldis
attention,
Chapman
please.
takes the ball
Now
now in
pitching
inning
for the New
number
York
9,
Yankees.
looking to close the
Number
door.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Right side and right into the shift. Castro has it. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The catcher, number
So
33.
digging in now, Alex Avila. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Wilson Contreras will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.